Okay.
I get all Italian. But so we're rolling. We're rolling. If you
Yes.
would just say your name and spell it for the camera, so we make sure we have the correct spelling.
Okay. I'm Dexter Hardy, and that's spelled Dexter, Dexter, Hardy, Hardy.
Oh, good. No curveballs there.
No curveballs. What you see is what you get.
So tell us, so you just started about a month ago. How is your son doing at the Cloverleaf School?
Um, it's been fantastic. It was a little bit scary because we didn't want it to be like a placebo effect. He was going to somewhere different, and the change in environment, caused the behavioral change. So the first week we were like, it's great, but I'm not going to give it a thumbs up yet. Just don't mention it. And but no, it's been phenomenal. He's never responded to much by the way of saying he likes it, other than Chick-fil-A. So you guys at the Cloverleaf was, hey, this school rocks. So it was. It's been a great experience.
What made you pick the Cloverleaf School?
Well, my wife does a lot of the education school stuff, and so she had done a lot of research. She was doing evaluations, and I think during Max's interview, or like an orientation or interview here, that was when he came home and said, we asked, I'm asking him, so, we're eating dinner. So, Max, tell me about your visit at Cloverleaf School. He's like, it rocks. They have a dog, and it was Ari. And I said, okay, so clearly he's going to the Cloverleaf School. So we knew enough about what we wanted, and to be honest with you, his response to the school is what made us finally decide to put him here. It wasn't necessarily, oh, your school is regimented, because most people have, a regimented schedule. I mean, that's the bar, right? Everybody has to meet the bar. But when he came home with such a visceral response, and being on the spectrum, having a response like that was like a no-brainer.
Was he in public school before, or were there any difficult issues that you were dealing with before with school?
He was in a public school before, but if you think that there were difficult issues, you haven't met my wife, so she she kind of ironed all that out. She got them straight. But yeah, I mean, he was in public school, and the thing that we were most concerned with was he's third grade year. He's not a troublemaker. He's not the squeaky wheel. So he would sit in class and not really act out, but would slowly fall behind, not attending. And so we needed to put him in an environment where he would attend, where we knew that someone was going to redirect him when he wasn't paying attention. So, that's why we were looking for something smaller, to accommodate his needs and make sure that he's ready for the next stages in life.
Have you been impressed with the teachers here?
So far, yeah. Everyone that we've met here at the school, they've been really proactive with the kids. And I guess when you're in such a small knit community, everyone is aware of the different, the different things on the spectrum to look for. So that makes it a really positive environment for both our son and for us as a family as well.
Is there anything else you'd like to add, or you think that we should know?
Let's see. Since I'm being recorded, let's see. I don't know. The only thing that I would think that we could probably do here is, I don't know, make it part of, I don't know if we can get someone to watch this and say, hey, Georgia Lottery, some of that money that you're giving away to college students, let's give it away to some of the kids that are in the earlier school grades, because if you don't get out of primary school, secondary education doesn't really matter that much. So, and there's a lot of people on the spectrum that they're high functioning, they can, they attend, so they know something to the nth degree. So, next level of scientists, astronauts could come out of Cloverleaf, and we could have, an alumni day one day, and, someone here is the next astronaut or person to Mars is what they're trying to do now. So you never know.
I love
That was
that.
awesome.
That was so inspirational. I was like, yay! Anything else you want
Did you
to
come
ask?
in any way to pick pick up
I
your
guess
son?
Well, actually, my nanny picks him up, and
Oh,
I
okay.
actually have to go up to Buckhead to get back to work.
okay,
But
back to work.
yeah,
Okay.